Round of applause. Let's have a standing ovation right now. Standing ovation for Chris Paul and the Phoenix Suns. Ladies and gentlemen, come on. Come on, do it with me. Round of applause. I can't even, what am I supposed to say? What am I supposed to say? Chris Paul, 41 points. You gonna do to the Clippers what the Clippers just did to you? Crazy. I am, for one, very happy for Chris Paul. I told you I was fine with either team because I like both teams. I wanted the Clippers because, Paul George, fam, I did want them. That's fam. I am not mad at Chris Paul. That performance was unbelievable. So how can you get mad at that? Dropping 41 points, no turnovers? Excuse me? I mean, he balled out. Let's talk about it. Devin Booker dropped 22 points. Come on, Devin Booker dropped 22 points. Huge. Jay Crowder dropped 19 points. Huge. So let's just realistically look at what happened tonight. They got worked. Clippers were not ready. They were not ready for what was about to happen in the Staples Center. And I was just at Staples Center for Game 6 when the Clippers won and took them on out. But Lord, let's talk about it. I'm happy for CP3, and let's just chat. Right now, are the Phoenix Suns the ones that are going to win it all? I think so at this point, because the Bucks are compromised and so are the Hawks. So let's talk and let's see what you guys have to say. I see what goes in right now. I got to bring him on in. Let me bring him on in to talk about it. Hello.
Why you fronting?
You tell me how I'm fronting, Roll. How am I fronting?
Why you fronting? You petty as hell. Y'all Lakers fans are petty as hell. Y'all know you like, I didn't matter. It didn't matter who won. Paul George's fam. Chris Paul. Okay, all right.
He is though, for real. Right. Like no BS. He actually is. Like,
are we practicing right now?
We not practicing.
We practicing right now. Y'all Lakers, come on. Y'all Lakers fans don't want nothing positive happening with the Clippers.
I'm not that fan. I'm not that girl.
Yeah, okay.
I've never wished hell on the Clippers ever.
Yeah, okay.
I've never been like, F the Clippers, because, there only be one team in LA. For one, we got like 5 teams if we're counting the WNBA. Come on, we got 4 teams in the NBA alone. So even when the Lakers were trash, I was like, okay, go Warriors. Like, come on, man. Like, what's up? Come on. Rolling. Okay, go ahead. Tell me what I do. Tell me what I'm doing.
No, I'm just saying. Go ahead.
I'm just saying. Let's be real. Chris Paul balled out tonight, right?
No, I know. Look. First of all, I'm still pissed my stupid ass Rockets traded Chris Paul, but I appreciated Chris Paul clinching his berth in NBA Finals in LA after what they did to him. But I'm looking at your tone. You like,
because I wasn't mad at either team. No, that's my tone. Honestly, I like Chris Paul. I've interviewed him. He's a good guy. I don't hate the Suns. If this was the Celtics, I'd be like, I don't even want no part. But it's not like that. Like, I'm not mad at the Suns. I don't hate them. My only person I do hate right now, though, honestly, and he was a Clipper, Patrick Beverley. What the?
Okay, first of all, I wasn't watching the game. I need to pull up the video. What crazy ass Beverly do? No, I didn't see that.
He shoved Chris Paul, like, he wasn't even looking. Chris Paul, I don't know. It didn't look like he said anything. But all of a sudden, Chris Paul was walking by. He kind of looked at Patrick Beverley. Patrick looked, and I'm talking about what full force just shoved him right in the back. and Chris went flying. That wasn't a flop. He actually got hit and pushed in the fourth quarter with like a couple minutes left, and he got ejected. That was unacceptable. Unsportsmanlike conduct. I personally
Should
think he should
have.
be fined.
He should have.
He should have what? Pushed him?
No, he should have got ejected.
He absolutely should have got ejected without question. But at the end of the day, I was like, what was it about? Patrick Beverley, you like love to hate him. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a great player. He's a pitcher.
Oh, I know. I love his tenacity when he played for the Rockets. But you know, look, when you get your ass mollywopped at home, sometime and let me also be clear, Chris Paul talk a lot of trash.
Oh, he
Chris
does.
Chris Paul talk a lot of trash. I already sent Chris a text congratulating him. Like I said, I hate it. You know, when he got traded from the Rockets, I hit him up and I was like, "Yo, bro, I hate to see you leaving. I wish we got rid of Harden's ass. Kept Chris, but I'm also happy for Monty Williams. Everybody forgets he got his wife. He got a shot. Well, no, but first, before his wife died,
his personal issues.
He was with the Pelicans. They weren't good. He lost that. He goes to Oklahoma City, become an assistant. Wife dies in that tragic car crash. Yeah. And remember, everybody got to remember when he had, it was 2 jobs that he could have taken. It was Phoenix and
one more option that he turned down. And
could have been Indiana or something like that. And remember, everybody got to remember, Phoenix was a dumpster fire.
Trash, yeah.
People were like, Devin Booker need to get the hell out of there. So everybody's talking about Chris Paul going to Phoenix, but you cannot ignore. I don't know why the comments are not scrolling.
Devin Booker.
You cannot ignore.
Yeah.
You cannot ignore Monty Williams and Chris Paul. So Monty stabilized. Because remember, Phoenix was trading coach. They were getting rid of coaches like Sacramento Kings.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm happy.
I'm happy now.
I'm happy for them cats. And like I say, really for Monty, I mean, like I say, the brother, having his wife die in a car crash. Yeah. And was it just her? Or was it her and a child?
It was her and the lady who crashed into her. It was a wrong.
There you go.
So she also died as well in the accident.
There you go.
Hearing that news and to have to lose his wife that way was unbelievable.
But that team was trash.
They were. They was trash.
They would trade everybody. Didn't nobody want to stay. And now the NBA Finals. But it goes to show you also. What?
Everybody's talking about Biz Marquee. I know. Side note, I've been seeing several posts. People are talking about rest in peace, Biz Marquee. I guess he passed away. I just went to Google. It says he passed away at 57. I only see one article on it. So if anybody can confirm something like that, that would be
hold up. So let me do that. Well, you know me, babe. When this happened, let me jump off. I got to make a phone call.
And go handle that, and I will talk to you in a bit.
I got to jump off and confirm this is true. Yeah.
Let us know what's going on.
I'm about to call Dougie Fresh right now. All right.
Talk to you in a bit. Bye. Okay, y'all. So, wow, that's so crazy. I've been seeing a bunch of rest in peace Biz. I hope that's not true. I definitely met him once or twice in passing. Very, very good dude. I hope that is not true. It says he has been hospitalized for weeks, actually, because he had type 2 diabetes. He was diagnosed in 2010. And he lost 140 pounds thanks to exercise, diet changes. He's been working out. What he specifically had right now, I do not know. So I guarantee you guys, we will chime in and let you know more as soon as we know more. Because that's my guy, Will. I've known him many, many years. And he's always the plug for all things entertainment, news, and everything. So, yeah, that's so crazy. Wow, I guess he actually had a stroke a couple months ago. Looking at it right here, it says that he was in rehab following a stroke. So that's just so sad. I mean, my uncle passed away from a stroke, and he survived about a year, actually, but he was in a vegetative state, and it was just awful. So rest in peace to Biz Marquee, if this is true. I'm praying that it's not. But once a couple articles start coming out and people start saying it, it's kind of like you kind of got to look at things for what they are. So rest in peace, Biz Marquis. And that's bad. So everybody, we were talking sports. If you guys are logged on, I appreciate you rocking with me all this time for all my sports updates. Thank you to my guy Roland, who chimed in a second ago and wanted to talk basketball about Chris Paul and why he feels they deserve it. Of course, I totally agree. I've liked the Suns for a while because I like CP3. He came to LA, he was out here, and even just in his post-game speech, he shouted out the Clippers and said, LA was my home for years. I thank LA. You know what I'm saying? So I love to see stuff like that. But I want to talk about Patrick Beverley. Patrick Beverley, that is unacceptable. That was a point blank shitty. Okay, let me speak real. I don't know what Chris Paul could have said. I personally didn't see him say anything. It didn't look like Chris Paul's mouth was moving. Could have said something under his breath. Whatever it was, that was uncalled for. That's like a sucker punch. Like, how you get respect sucker punching somebody? You can't. So I thought that was tacky. It was foul. He did get ejected, which I thought was the perfect thing to do. But I think he should get fined as well because the league has been taking things sometimes a little excessive. Most recently, you see something, they're going right to look at it. Oh, is it a flagrant? Oh, is this? They've been doing a lot. But that right there was uncalled for, unacceptable, and 1,000% warranted of an ejection and a fine. Like, you can't be a great player and all of a sudden when you're losing, you got to take the bitter with the sweet with the sour. You can't do it. And I personally would always be like, oh, Patrick Beverley. Like, he has one of those personalities where you either love him or you hate him. But he's on your team, you love him. But he on the opposite team, you're like, oh, I can't stand dude. So I personally think he absolutely needs to be fined for that because Chris Paul could have got hurt. I mean, someone shoving you all the way from the back, the whiplash alone. Like, let's be real. Chris Paul is known for flopping, okay, like a lot of the greats. He flopped tonight. You know, when Boogie was going for the ball, I didn't personally think Boogie did anything wrong. Chris Paul was there. Boogie grabbed the ball. He was going over him to take the ball out of bounds to inbound it. And all of a sudden, oh, Chris Paul goes flying, okay? We all know he has flop tendencies. But what just happened there was not flopping. He got pushed in his back as hard as come on, Patrick Beverley, like, he stood there and just, that stuff's foul. Don't respect it, not feeling it. I'm cool on that. But what a hell of a game. It wasn't really that close at all. They got within about 7 points in the fourth. Other than that, they were up by as much. I think it's 22 or 24 points. Come on, man. You know, it's the whole game. In the first 5 minutes, I was like, it don't look good. I was at game 6 to watch the Clippers win last series. And I could see, they winning this tonight. But no, they didn't have it. Great job. They went further than they had before. So maybe it's their year next year. But I absolutely believe that it is Chris Paul's year to win the championship. I don't see the Bucks winning. The Bucks are hurt. I think the Hawks are hurt. Trey is day to day. Giannis hurt. So if either one of them go, I personally see the Suns railroading. Maybe one of the teams might pull a 1-game win out, but they're the healthiest team. I said this last night. If you guys rock with me last night, I said they're the healthiest team. And they are clearly right now the best coached team because Monty Williams is doing what needs to be done. He saw the mission. He understands. He understood the mission. And he's getting them boys exactly where they need to go. So, like I said, I'm all about a good game. So when you don't see your team that you want go, but you see that the other team is really doing what needs to be done, you can't complain. That's the thing about like Cowboys fans and Celtics fans. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all got to give credit where credit is due. And I'm a Lakers fan through and through. But at the same time, I was rooting for the Clippers because of the family tie. And I was also still rooting for them because they were in California. The Los Angeles Clippers, the Los Angeles Lakers. Okay, still in my hometown. So I had to support them. But tomorrow is going to be crazy. I don't think Giannis is going to play tomorrow. Thank you guys. I'm seeing comments all come in. I don't think Giannis is playing tomorrow. Even then, he's not going to be 100%. Trey is obviously probably a game time decision as well. So I hope that goes to 7 just for the sake of having more games. But after that point, Suns are going to have a ton of rest. They're going to be ready chilling, just like eating popcorn, ready for people to come on to their house. I'm happy for Chris Paul. It's a big day for him, even at Staples Center. It's a beautiful thing. So let's see. I appreciate you guys. Let's see who's over here dropping badges. Hello, Johnny BPX, Justin Leakin. Oh, Justin Lee Aiken. Hey, Dustin Lee Aiken. Thank you, Dustin. I appreciate that. Guys are giving me badges. That's so sweet. I appreciate you. So let's see. People are talking. LA all day. Exactly, Lady G. LA all day. Giannis is going to be out in those Lakers next year. Yeah, no, next year, listen, we're not talking about next year. We're not talking about practice. In my Allen Iverson voice, practice. We're not talking about practice. We're talking about the game, okay? So next year, we could talk about next year when next year gets here. Or maybe at least in October, if they're going to start back how they normally do. But say your name. Okay, Amar Yusuf. Say my name. It's even better for you. Catch towel. How can you miss the game, Miss Girl? How can you miss the game? Bucks is done sick of forking them. I don't know. They're both hurt. Both teams are hurt. So it's not a matter of them two. It's like, okay, is Middleton going to step up? Who's going to step up on the Hawks? That's what I'm always concerned about. To me, Trey is the end-all, be-all for the Hawks. I do feel the Bucks have way more weapons that can all of a sudden come out the gate and fire them off when need be, because we've seen it happen. So I still feel like the Bucks are going to get past the Hawks. So I think it's going to be the Bucks and the Suns in the NBA Finals. Believe me, I promise you, top secret and sparking with you, me and my love. Okay, top secret. What's the secret? You got something to tell me that I don't know? He's from Egypt. Yes, I do remember you popping on last time. And you're saying that you have something to tell me. Okay, so send it like via telepathy for me, okay? So, yeah, I think tomorrow is going to be just interesting to see who's going to come through and be the hero. Paul George, amazing job. He still had 21 points tonight. Come on, like he still did amazing, but we needed Marcus Morris Sr. in there to come on and do what he did last time, start hitting them threes. Like nobody else stepped up as much as, we needed to on the Clippers. So, hey, Devin Booker, fire. CP3, 41 points. Come on, man. He's breaking all kind of records. Like, you know what I'm saying? What's up? I want to know, what about Lemon Pepper Lou? Is Lemon Pepper Lou going to step up for the Hawks? Come on. Go to Magic City. Go. Do this, Lou. Got to eat the bone, right? Get you some wings. Flick the wing. Look at whatever you need to look at, for visual stimulation, okay? And come and ball out. That's what we need. Again, I don't care who wins that series because either team, okay, cool. I don't care. At this point, go Suns. They're still in the West. They're still in the West. Let's go West. But Lemon Pepper Lou, get you some wings. Sprinkle whatever you need to sprinkle on them. Fry them. Grill them. Whatever you need to. I'm going to need you to step up because I want 7 games. Okay? I want this. All right? Lemon Pepper Lou. So funny. Alex G just hit me with a mochaccino. So, y'all, that's not my nickname. But technically, that's, I guess, my alter ego name. That was the character name I played on Silicon Valley. So if you guys have not seen it, go Google Silicon Valley season 1. Your girl is on there, guest starring as Mochaccino. Oh yeah, I was just showing that to somebody out here in Maui because that's where I'm at right now, guys, in Maui shooting a movie. And I was at the bar, and this guy, we were just talking. He's talking sports because we had a big table, so he just wanted to, to come sit at the corner. And we were talking about TV shows. I was like, oh, yeah, I do TV, saying it lightly. He's like, oh, what I may have seen? And I throw out Silicon Valley. He's like, oh, my God, I love that show. I watch every episode. And I was like, okay. Okay. As soon as I told him, he was like, you're that girl Mochaccino? Yeah. So go look it up. Y'all would really like that. That's all I'm saying. No, I'm not married. And 2 other kids. I definitely got kids. But you saying you got 2 kids? I don't know what you're talking about, marriage 45. Bucks will win, but the Suns will be champs all the way from England. Yes, I agree. BA Rich Chris 6. I agree. Thank you so much for the love. I am 1,000% on your team there. I feel like the Suns cannot be stopped right now. They are the healthiest team. And 4 wins away. Chris Paul, you are 4 wins away from your first championship. I'm rooting for you, buddy. I just finished Silicon Valley. You were great. Thank you, Alex. That's so sweet. Apple bottom jeans. These are not apple bottom jeans. These are just regular high-rise jeans. Definitely not apple bottoms, but I definitely owned several of them. I was an apple bottom model for a while. Let's see here. Giannis is out. The only matchup worth rating is CP3 versus Trae Young. I agree. I wanted to see that. I already said I wanted either the Clippers and the Bucks, or I wanted the Suns and the Hawks. Those were the 2 matchups I wanted to see. So at this point, I'm like, I hope it's the Hawks for the sake of the Trae CP3 dynamic. But if Trae's hurt, then it's not even going to happen, which he is. So, yes, people are happy. What up, Mo Bills? He back in the building? Yes, Roland is the man. Bradley, 1864. I love my guy, Roland. What's the youngest I date? You must be mad young. Only people that are really, really young ask that. Like someone who's like 18 years old. What's the youngest you date? You got to be legal. Like, how about that? Let's start there. Atlanta at 5. Wait. You think the Hawks are going to beat the Suns in 5? Where are you from with this? Nah, son. I don't think so. Thank you for the badges, guys. Catch_Tay, my girl. Johnny BXP, thank you. And Dustin Lee Aiken. I appreciate y'all sending me badges. That's so sweet. And I know Sammy loves Patty. We do know. I did share that actually a little bit earlier about Biz Marquis passing away. 57 years old, had some lingering health problems. So we are sending love and light to his family, his loved ones right now, because that is a tough loss. Nobody wants to lose anyone, and especially someone that we all know and love. He's an icon. So, yeah, I'm just glad I had a chance to meet him. How has Fox impacted my career? Oh, gosh. I asked the entertainment questions. I'll get on entertainment stuff next time. I'm talking sports. This is what I like to do. When I come on during the games, it's sports talk. And then when I get on late at night, then I usually like talk about other stuff. But it was amazing, of course. He's such an amazing person, a good friend of mine. And, yeah, I love him. Let's see. Mobiz, you must be mad young. I'm just saying, I know. I'm from LA, but I do have a lot of East Coast influence, for real. People always think I'm from the East Coast. But that's true. You must be mad young. He said he's 20, 21. So that's something that somebody young asks. How old are you? Well, age ain't nothing but a number, girl. That's when I know you young. Like, bro, like I'm grown. But it's cute. You could try. You could try. What up, James Cullen B? How are you? Giving me a thumbs up. I appreciate you talking sports. Hawks and the Suns in the NBA Finals. I feel you on that, Melvin. I agree. I would love to see that. But no, I'm sorry. Abernaba Mendoza? No, 20 is too young for me, sweetheart. If you can't, first of all, 21, you can legally drink, depending on wherever you're at in the world. I don't drink alcohol, but still, 21 you can drink, and 25 you can rent a car. So if you can't even rent a rental car, like, we can't even go on a trip somewhere and you rent a car, boo-boo. Like, so wait a couple years and then holler at me. The Hawks will win in 6 or 7 games. Nah, I don't see that happening, boo. No, I don't. I don't see that happening. So I'm excited. This game is going to be incredible tomorrow, just to see who responds. Lemon Pepper Lou. Are we going to get, Middleton? We need somebody to come in and put in work. Because at this point, the whole Eastern Conference is just shattered. So let's see here. Let's see if this person wants to come live and talk a little sports with me. Let's see. If not, I'm going to be on here by myself. But what up?
Hello.
How are you?
I'm all good. How are you?
You ready to talk some sports?
I never knew you would add me, though.
I know. Well, you requested, so I did add you. Oh, okay.
Well, I used to be a Bulls fan when Jordan. I'm a bit of an old school guy.
Okay, I like it. So what about what you need on your team now in Chicago to get you a little hope for next year?
Well, they're all done now. So my team, my actual team is Golden State.
Okay, I'm about that.
Yeah, but obviously they're not doing well right now.
No,
Lower
but no,
injury.
come on. Clay Thompson's coming back next year, though, so y'all will do just fine.
Hopefully they will.
I think he will. I mean, come on. Clay Thompson's been out. He had surgery. All the commercials are leading up to his return. I feel like he is going to give us a hell of a return. I do. And I say us because, again, that team is in Los Angeles. Or not Los Angeles, of course, but that team is in California. So I still root for teams that are in my little backyard. So,
But
who do you
just
think is going to win the finals? Who do you think is going to win the finals?
this year, I think
This year, the Suns, either the Bucks or the Hawks. Who do you think is going to win everything?
I actually think it all depends on who comes back within Giannis or Trae Young.
Right. So,
Because obviously, if Giannis comes back, that's it. It's game over.
It's done. If Giannis comes back, it's game over.
It's
But
done. They get to the finals.
Yes.
Doesn't mean that they'll win it all.
Facts. Okay.
They'll just get to the finals, and with the Suns, I don't know. Devin Booker.
That's what I'm saying.
Chris
Like,
Paul.
if he comes back, come on. Like, Chris Paul, Devin Booker, Giannis. Again, what if he's not 100%? Who do you see winning out of those two teams, the Bucks or the Suns?
If they're all healthy in the Bucks, I'm gonna go with the Bucks.
You're going with the Bucks. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Bucks.
I said that a while ago too, but at this point they're technically not all healthy because Giannis, that hyperextension was like, whew, that looked painful. I don't know if you saw what happened that last game.
Oh, you know what? I'm in England right now. It's like what, 6 o'clock?
Oh, is it 6 o'clock p.m. or in the morning? In the morning?
Yeah, it's in the morning.
Oh wow!
I
Gotcha.
catch up all them games because obviously I'm a big fan. I'm a massive fan of the NBA. But you know what? I can't say it. If Giannis comes back and is healthy and the whole team is healthy, I just think they play. Sometimes they play dumb basketball. I'm really sorry. Sometimes I'm like, what's going on with them guys?
I know.
What's happened to Game 4?
Well,
listen, I mean, I don't care if you lose Giannis. You still have two superstars.
I agree.
What the hell is going on with you?
Which is why I don't think the Hawks are going to go because there's no superstars on the Hawks lineup. Like outside of Trae Young, who are their three players that are going to just come out and ball?
You know what, though? They can shoot. They can shoot. They've got shooters.
Lou Williams is a good shooter, but Lou Williams was a Clipper, and he's sometimey. You know what I'm saying? And here's the thing: if the Atlanta Hawks get past the Bucks, and obviously the Suns are going, well, no, he would have won a ring. No, that was only if the Clippers would have got it. He would have won a ring either way if it would have been the Hawks versus the Clippers, because since seeing that he was a Clipper and then got traded to the Hawks, he would have got a ring either way.
Agreed. Yeah,
he got a ring. So that's just side note for people that don't know. But either way, they're not, because now the Clippers is not going. So he has to hope that the Hawks go. So thank you for your opinion. I appreciate it, and I guess tomorrow we'll see, what happens with these games because
I can't wait. But one more thing. Yes. Patrick Beverley.
Oh,
come on, man. Whatever he would have said. I mean, they talk a lot of trash, but come on.
No, you can't be.
Yeah, I as soon as it happened, I was like, little bitch.
No, I talked about it.
Sorry for the French, but
no, it's okay. No. Say it how you mean it. I agree. It was a sucker punch move. It was clearly just uncalled for, unnecessary, disrespectful, out of line, and it just takes away from how good of a player you are and can be. You could lose, but lose fair. But don't all of a sudden want to brag and get in people's faces when you're winning.
Yeah, it was over. It was over. Come on. Come to him and say, yeah, you're a little bitch, whatever you want to say.
Yeah, and say that later if you wanted to. But you got on and just sucker punch. Again, if you want to be a man, square up. What's up? What we doing? But don't just hit somebody from the back when they didn't even expect it. Chris Paul, like I said, known flopper, but that wasn't a flop. He pushed him, and I feel he should be fine.
No, that was no flop. Yeah, he did flop before, but it doesn't even matter. He was the better player. He showed you out. He showed you off. It was out of line. Yeah. And imagine you injure him just before he gets to the finals.
Just before, I know. And then all of a sudden,
for the first time in his career. Come on, that's
No, it's out of line.
bullshit.
It's not good sportsmanship. It's not good brotherhood either. So I feel you. I believe you. Let's hope your teams next year come out swinging. Either way, whether it's the Bulls or the Warriors, I think you'll be all right. Definitely with the Warriors, because Bulls got
All good.
they got a little way to go. But I appreciate you. Thank you so much, and let's see more
Absolutely.
games. Awesome.
Thanks for having me, and
You're welcome. I'll talk to you
enjoy
later.
what you do.
Bye.
Thanks. Cheers.
Yeah, y'all, you heard it. You heard it. What up? I saw one of my boys pop in here as well, too. What up, Steven, in the building? I see you. We talking basketball and Clippers and Suns and all things hoop. So remember, he was trying to hurt LeBron. Oh, yeah. Patrick Beverly's dirty. Not being rude, but he was a dirty player from a long time ago. It's just once he gets on your team, you're like, okay, well, it works in our favor. But not when he does stuff like that. I don't respect that at all. Because, again, CP3, you're a man first. You're a soul. We're all souls walking around in a body, and then you want to take the cheap shot and do something like that. It just takes away the talent that you have, and I just can't respect that at all. And I don't care if he is on my team. Even if he was a Laker, I'd be like, oh hell no, wouldn't ride with it. Hello, good evening, hi. Don't get married. Wait till I'm 25. Ah, okay. So you want me not to get married so I can marry you by the time you turn 25? I'll see what I can do about that. I will see what I can do. Let's see here. Sun's gonna win it. Thank you guys. More baddies are coming in. Hey, Ram Praseth. I hope I'm saying that right. Thank you so much. Cookie Truth. Hey, Catch Tay, Johnny VXP, Destiny Aiken. I appreciate you guys. That's so funny. Oh, Mobile said, "Why you flirting with my wife?" I know. Why you over here flirting with me? Tell him to stop. I love y'all. It's so funny. Y'all are awesome. Let me see over here. Who else we got? Let's see here. Let me bring in somebody real quick. Let me bring in somebody, see what they got to say. Let's see what somebody got to say.
How we doing, Queen?
Hey, how are you?
Good.
What
Laker
up?
Nation.
Laker Nation. Laker
Yeah.
Nation. What's goody? How you feeling
I tell you
about tonight?
that. Paul George is not a superstar. He's a role player.
Paul George balled out this series. Are you
But he's
serious?
a role player. Ever since that injury, he has not been the same.
I don't know if I can call him a role player when he took over when Kawhi went down, though. I don't think they would have went this far.
Look, come on, Kawhi is a beast, and I'm a Lakers fan, and I know, and my favorite player was Kobe. Kobe being Bryant, the best to ever do it.
The best to ever do it. I'm with you. I'm through and through a Lakers fan. But you don't feel Paul George is not even close to a superstar or there?
No. Because he couldn't do nothing when LeBron was. All the years he played in Indiana, he couldn't do nothing with LeBron. Nothing.
But
Come on
I
now.
understand.
You
But he really carried this team. Kawhi went down in the very first round. They got them.
Kawhi stay hurt. Yeah, Kawhi stay hurt. But I'm originally from Georgia, so I'm wearing one of the Hawks. And listen to this. If 2 black coaches in the NBA Finals, that's going to be the first in NBA history. That's what I want to see.
I'm here for it. I'm here for
All right.
it. I am. Who do you think is going to win, though? So you think how many
I told you. I told you. I was the one that said the Hawks in 5.
You think the Hawks are just going to win it tomorrow?
I think the Hawks going to win that series, beat the Bucks, and I think they're going to beat
But they
Phoenix.
can't win it. But that's not possible to win it in 5. They're already tied.
No, I'm talking about no. The Hawks are going to beat the Bucks, but I'm talking about they're going to beat Phoenix in 5.
But you think they're going to be really? The Phoenix Suns are the only healthy team still surviving.
I will bet you dinner. Yeah.
5? You think nah.
Because Chris Paul, I love Chris Paul, love his game, one of the greatest point guards ever, but he's never, like Rondo said, you're never going to win a championship, bro.
You don't think
No.
on a lot of shade and salt.
I ain't throwing a lot of shade and salt. I'm just telling the truth.
Come on,
You got a beautiful smile. You got a beautiful smile to get you around places. But I'm trying to tell you.
You only think they're gonna win one game
One game.
with
Because
a hurt Trey Young.
Ice Trey is a monster. This boy is cold. He sees the eye of the tiger, and you forget about Collins. Everybody's forgetting about that boy Collins on his team. He's a baller. He's playing for a big contract.
What's up with Lemon Pepper Lou?
He stayed off the bench. I'm talking about all the starters. Look at all the starters. You got Clint Capella. Clint Capella is not a bum. Come on now.
Shout out to everybody over here dying laughing. They said, "I bet you did it." Everybody over here commenting, quoting you right now.
Hey man, look, I'm trying to tell you, man. You got a beautiful look. You got a beautiful smile. You're a beautiful woman. You know.
Thank you.
I'm just trying to get my shot on. And I'm older than 25.
And he's over 25. Shout out to my guy who's only 20 years old, but I can't do it. That's so funny.
You don't even puppy. You a grown man.
But I guarantee you, if they somehow do it in 5, I'll have you back on, and I will let you know about that offer if that happens. I'm just saying I don't think it's gonna happen. So
that's all right. I'm gonna fly out to LA and I'm gonna come see you. I'm gonna be out of LA to come see you.
Where
I'm in Omaha, Nebraska.
Nebraska. Black people live in Nebraska. I'm like,
man, here y'all go. Hey, yes, I'm in the illest nigga in Nebraska.
Hey, listen, never got an invite to Nebraska, but okay. Well, I guess the Lakers come on back.
And don't get it twisted. Hey, look, we got the best boxer in the world, Terrence Crawford. We got hands down here. Don't get it twisted.
Okay, you got
holla.
Got a point, y'all. He's shooting. Listen, he said the illest in Nebraska. I've never heard nobody shot. Well, what do you guys call Nebraska to be cool? Like, is there something short that you call it? Like, or is it just Nebraska?
It's called the Cornhusker. It's called the Cornhusker State.
Ah, okay. Because
hold on, time out. And I'm gonna explain this something. We got one of the best colleges in football history. 5 national titles. Yeah,
okay.
Google our schools, man. We got championships down here.
Okay, listen, Nebraska, come through.
Shout out to Warren Buffett. At one time was the richest man in the world. Don't get it twisted. And LeBron has met that man. So get it right.
So you're from Nebraska.
From Nebraska.
So born and raised, but you're a Lakers fan. See, that's why I rock with you. I don't know no black people in Nebraska. You my first that I know now that I can say I know somebody from Nebraska, and you a Lakers fan. So I'm not mad at that. I appreciate it.
And I got freckles. I know I'm rare like white running backs.
That's hilarious. Yo, that is hysterical. Well, I guarantee you, the night of the finals, I will be on here, and we are going to talk. If by chance that happens, I would have to just say, like, okay, I guess you can take me to dinner, because I don't see that happening at all. But just feel fake. Hopefully you get that shot. You know what I'm saying?
I'll get that shot. I know I'm going to get that shot. God willing.
I like the confidence, my dude. I appreciate you. Here's some more games. Let's rock. Let's holla. Stay tuned. I appreciate you coming in and rocking with me.
Stay blessed and black, sister.
Awesome. You too, huh? Okay. Bye. Yeah. I love it. I mean, I'm not the only person that didn't know that black people was in Nebraska, right? I just didn't know that. I did not know this. Okay? I did not know. What's up? Somebody said, me too. Hey, right. May as well shoot your shot. Yes, Cookie Truth. I'm dying too. I'm like, he just came in shooting it. Like, I'm not even mad at that. I appreciate I appreciate that. Man, this is very intriguing, y'all. Everybody's got their own opinion and who they think is gonna get it. Oh my gosh, another badge. Thank you, Elva. Oh, that's a long name. Elva Anna York Brantley. Thank you so much, sweetheart. I appreciate it. Black people. I'm just saying, listen, I never knew no black people in Nebraska. In Oklahoma, I know that. I definitely know Oklahoma. I just never met nobody from Nebraska. So yes, thank you. I agree, guys. Suns are gonna win. I've been rooting for him. He's a Lakers fan, so that's awesome. But I don't think Chris Paul and them can be stopped right now. They're the healthiest team. They're the healthiest team. I'm from Nebraska. He my boy Q. Oh, okay, Promo Automotive. 2. I know 2 people from Nebraska. Look at God. Amazing. You learn something new every day, I'm telling you. You really do. Y'all, this is exciting. I'm in my hotel in Maui. For you guys that don't know, I'm usually in my nice apartment condo with my blue wall, and I'm in Maui right now. I'm gonna let you guys see what it looks like in the daytime, because before I showed you guys when it was nighttime. Take a look at my amazing view outside of my hotel. This is where I am right now, filming a movie. This is my hotel. It's kind of like foggy because they had the sprinklers on earlier, but look at this. Is this not paradise or what? Like, it's absolutely beautiful. It's so beautiful, so gorgeous in Maui, shooting a movie. So, yeah, y'all. Thank you for rocking with me like you guys do. I'm so glad I had off these last couple days so I can come in live with you guys like I do usually from my house. And yeah, you guys are the sweetest. Thank you guys for buying badges. That's so sweet. I appreciate you again. Elva, Ram Prasath, Cookie Truth, Catch Tay, Johnny BPX, Dustin Lee Aiken. I appreciate you guys. You're so sweet. Someone said I just watched you on the Parkers. Hey, you sure that's me? Y'all ain't seen it, go check out the Parkers. Season 4. I think I'm on season 4. Is it season 4 or 5? I'd have to check. But my name is Erica Willis on there. So all you guys got to do is go to Google and type up Porscha Coleman, the Parkers, Erica Willis. You can find the episode. It's actually on Netflix now. I was cutting up. When I tell you I was a terror, I was a fun terror though. Like, I came in unsuspecting, you know, I'm like so shy and quiet and oh my God, please let me join your group. And next thing you know, I'm in there taking stuff over. So y'all have no idea just the kind of character that I was. It was fun. I wish I could have done more. I was supposed to, and in the show, they ended up, I guess, I don't know if that was when they were switching from UPN to another network, but I got 2 episodes in, and people still watch those to this day. So thank you for supporting. Season 4 is so funny. Yes, it's so good. So let me see here. More people leaving badges. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see here. Who's this? Let's see who wants to talk. Let's see who wants to talk basketball. Hi.
Yo.
How are you?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I am good. You over here
Well,
listening to the conversation?
you're in
Talking
Hawaii.
basketball?
Man, it's been a crazy playoffs, hasn't it?
It's been the craziest, but I think the best playoffs I've seen, I think, since I can remember.
I mean,
Absolutely.
the injuries are like alone are a whole different topic, but we're talking about having Atlanta or the Bucks versus Phoenix.
TV time, and TV is like, I don't know if I want to buy ads for that.
If I asked you 2 years ago, would you ever consider a Milwaukee Bucks versus Phoenix NBA final? Would you even consider it?
Not even. I would think somebody's crazy. I would think
If
somebody's crazy because if they would have said no LeBron, no Kawhi Leonard, no Steph Curry, no Klay Thompson, no like
Steph Curry,
this,
no Clay,
no not like what?
no
Nothing.
playtime Clay. You
No
can't play.
LeBron, and I'm talking
We
about even from first round. I mean, superstars getting X out in the first and second, third,
we
like
we, we can't
unheard of.
even we can't even play with Clay when he's doing Southwest Airlines from the Bay Area to LA, sitting on the floor like in the back of the plane, like, hey, what's up, Clay? He's like, hey, what's up, man? Clay is
It's
so normal. He's so normal like that. It's crazy.
They are though. They really are. I think I love to see. I like underdogs, so I'm really not mad at the fact that right now we're seeing the Bucks and Giannis is balling out his mind, and all of a sudden Trey Young is getting his shine first time in the playoffs. I'm happy for these players because I feel like a lot of times that stops people from progressing is when the superstars are quote unquote in the way. Look how many people did not win a ring because Kobe's greatness was so amazing every year. Kobe every year, you know, that's
Absolutely.
LeBron was coming in. So I'm happy that other teams are now getting their shine. But
But here's the part of the shine that people don't like though.
yeah,
Chris Middleton is getting like 5 years, 125 million. You know, Drew
right.
Holiday is getting 3 years, 110 million.
You better
Where
play.
where the superstars at? What's going
Right.
on?
If Giannis doesn't play though, how many points does Chris
You
Middleton?
still gotta compete
And
with your shit though.
Right.
You got
Because
you
as of
gotta
now, he's
you
not
gotta
going to
bring
be healthy. He may not play.
you gotta bring your tits. You gotta like do your shit. I mean, you gotta put that booty out. What you doing? You can't lose.
Take a
It's
little something. What's good?
it,
You
it's
can't
the
lose.
it's the it's the big three. It's not the big like one.
It's the big three. So do
It's the
you feel
big.
like the Bucks are going to win tomorrow night?
Um, after I don't think so. I think it's going to be Atlanta versus the Suns. It's
The
going to be a
Suns.
crazy. Hey, you know what? I'm a lifetime NBA fan. I love the
Same
NBA.
here. Either way, I
And
love it.
I'm a Golden State Warrior fan. I've been a go. I'm from Oakland, and
Okay,
I
nice.
live in New Orleans now.
Okay.
But it's going to be a crazy ass championship. The Atlanta versus the Suns. That's
I
crazy.
wanted that, though. I personally feel like that's a better
Me
matchup.
too. It's good for the NBA too.
It's
It's good.
perfect. Trey Young against Chris Paul. If
If
Trey
you
comes
love
back,
basketball, you want Atlanta versus
the Suns.
Phoenix because
Yes.
You got Book versus Trey, and that's
Trey,
like,
that's fire. That's
man,
so
that
fire. But what if
hey,
Trey is hurt? But what if Trey is hurt, though, and he's not back?
Book has a broken nose. He's playing.
No, Devin Booker. I'm talking about Trey Young. What if Trey Young is not
Hey,
back?
Isaiah Thomas played with a bad ankle. Magic Johnson
True.
played with a broken hand. Hey, this is the way.
You got to go out there.
This is the way stars do it. That's why I love the fact that we're in the situation that we are. Trey Young has to
Yeah.
come out and play. Devin Booker played without that mask tonight and got hit in the nose twice. D
Ooh,
Book,
when that happened, I was like, I felt for him. I felt like my whole nose was broken. I mean, twice. It was like game 5 and game 6. I mean, that elbow.
and you gotta love Book.
Uh,
You gotta love Book. You gotta love Book
yeah.
not just because of what he is right now. You gotta love Book
Mm-hmm.
because of what he's about to be. Because I think Kobe gave him a lot of advice. He got to get stronger. He's going to get stronger,
Yeah.
and then
Mm-hmm.
he's going to develop. I feel his fire. He wants to be
Right.
better. That he's scary. He's scary as a
Very
player.
much so. Very
Hey,
much so.
hey,
It's confident.
if CP3 stays with the Suns with Book's going and Aton, I can't believe the Golden
Yeah.
State Warriors passed on Aton, man.
On
Damn.
18. Yeah. No, seriously. He's been, I mean, I love his personality wise. Like, I mean, he has a presence that's really good, but he's a team player. And you can see certain players that are great role players. Like, they're feeding off of each other incredibly well. Whatever Monty Williams is saying to them, the coaching is amazing. Their whole dynamic right now is on fire. But again, they're not hurt. That's the difference. They're the only team right now that is standing the test of time. We thought Chris Paul was going to be hurt, and whatever he took, whether it was alkaline water, whether it was a shot of whatever, he is balled out. When we thought, oh damn, CP3 gonna lose nothing, then he caught COVID. It's like everything was like against him.
Meanwhile, Klay Thomas is like paddling the bay and rolling up to practice on a boat.
Klay Thompson is?
Yeah, Klay is. Have you seen his lives?
Klay is gonna be fine.
He's going from Tiburon to the practice facility on a boat. He's
Yeah, I
paddling.
love it.
He's paddling.
Whatever you got to do to get the job done.
But when he's on the court, though, it's money time.
Of course.
Man,
but here's the thing. He has a lot to prove. Every commercial you see is nothing but Klay Thompson. When that come back, like they're hyping up his return. I am ready.
He's an all-star.
The Warriors are going to be back, which is why the Suns have to get it now because who want Devin Booker?
Well, we all want.
Steph Curry and Klay Thompson.
We all want the NBA to be 100%. We don't want people getting hurt because I'm tired. I'm tired of the excuses.
I agree.
Like, I argue with all my LA cousins. They're like, "Oh, everybody was hurt." I'm like, "Hey, no, man. Like, Steph Curry Steph Curry.
The Lakers.
Steph Curry was hurt. Steph Curry was hurt in 2016. He was hurt. He fell into the rafters, and the girl, the white lady didn't catch him. Like
she didn't catch him.
You gotta
catch your brother.
You gotta catch Steph Curry, man. If you sit in front row, you better catch my boy. She wasn't ready.
Catch him.
You gotta catch Steph.
He was not ready. I agree. Like you said, injuries are a part of the game. I mean, especially this time of year, nobody's 100% healthy. I do feel like, of course, COVID affected a lot of people because the season was off. They came back sooner than what they needed to. And I do feel that a lot of these injuries are because of that. We never
Yep.
had this many injuries in this
Nah.
fashion, from Achilles and all of a sudden strains. Not saying that that's the only reason, but I don't feel like they had the same kind of rest that they usually have. And that did affect a lot of people,
That's
you
got to
know?
be a be a point. You cannot ignore that shortened season
Yeah.
had a lot to do with the
Sometimes.
the ability for the players off the last season to
Yeah.
train their bodies to get ready for the new season. It wasn't there. They're all automatically into
It wasn't.
basketball. Once you're into
Mm-hmm.
basketball, you're not training your body anymore. You're playing basketball.
You're
So, like,
playing
if
basketball.
anybody knows anything about basketball, it's like you do training and you play basketball. Like
Yeah.
Steph Curry is like, when you're a star, you know how to do this stuff, but everybody doesn't know how to do this stuff.
No.
Ben Simmons is gonna learn today, though.
Oh,
He gonna learn
Ben
today.
Simmons. Ben Simmons needs to go on a retreat and not being rude, but it's just like he
He
needs to
needs to go
work
on
because
yoga retreat plus like free throws.
with no Kardashians, no
Well, hold on,
Jenners,
hold on, hold on,
no,
hold on, hold on, hold on.
no,
How are you a professional, excuse me, quote unquote,
quote,
professional basketball player?
basketball player.
You 32.4% from the free throw. Excuse me,
Trash. Trash.
quote unquote free throw line.
Free throw
Free
line.
throw.
And
Free
and
throw.
I do feel honestly, like I said, Paul George fan, I do feel he is always gonna look at this particular series and feel like all I needed to make was 2 free throws and we would have been up. If they would have lost tonight's game, it would have been fine because then they could have tied the series. They're out of it because he missed those free throws, and free throws
Well, I
again.
mean, but that's who Paul George is, though.
What? Who is he?
Choker.
I don't know. I can't call him a choker no more. I can't
What
call him a
what
choker
what?
no
Okay,
more.
that's a good discussion. Let's embark on that topic.
The
What?
definition, okay. My
Tell me
definition of a
what
choker.
is Paul George? What has Paul George done in the NBA? What has he done?
He's consistently gotten better. I think this series, this particular playoff run, he's held the team down. I mean, Kawhi Leonard was hurt. So I don't feel like choking was his problem. I feel like in big moments, it's like,
He
obviously,
choked.
we're
He choked.
forever,
I mean,
I hate to say that, but we're forever Kobe fans because in our mind, Kobe never was going to choke. Kobe was either going to live or die and say,
true,
listen, I
true.
gave it my all, but he was not a choker. I just feel
And,
like, of course,
and in all fairness, I'm a Golden State Warrior fan, but I'm a Kobe forever. I love
yeah,
Kobe.
die hard. Kobe
But you
Bryant
can't.
all day
But
long.
when you a baller, when you a baller getting paid $120 million
You can't
over
miss your free
5 years,
throws.
you can't miss 2 free throws, bro.
No, you
I'm
can't.
sorry.
You cannot. And that's so crazy. Even here, side note for all my people that are watching, 26 minutes ago, an article came in and says Bismarck is alive, but he needs prayer. I don't know if you were on earlier, but there was news
I
that
wasn't.
Bismarck passed away. An article just came out 20 minutes from Hip Hop DX saying, no, he is actually alive, but he does need prayers. So
I don't know,
let's
but
just
Paul George needs prayers too. Paul George free
Jeff,
throws
you
need
know
prayers.
what? Paul George's about to go on a nice vacation and he gonna be all right. He should pat himself on the back and say, I took the team as far as I could based on
Hey,
the circumstances, is what I feel.
he went to go visit his girlfriend at the strip club. It's all good.
No, that's Lemon Pepper Lou. Paul George's girl is not no stripper. I'm gonna need you to stop talking about Lemon Pepper Lou. He likes wings and he likes ass. Leave him alone.
I love
I
it.
said what I said. And I'm gonna talk to you again soon, okay? Let him eat his wings and look at some titties, okay?
Hey, it's all good. And he can do that, but he got to make his free throws. Unlike Ben Simmons, though. Unlike Ben Simmons.
Well, Ben Simmons needs more than that. But we gonna get it together. He gonna get it together. They going on a little vacation, a little break, and we gonna see who wins this. I do agree
I'm
with you.
gonna say
I feel it should be. I would like at this point. I would like the Hawks because I want to see them with the Suns. If it's the Bucks, I just without Giannis, it's like
I feel like
So
I feel like if Ben Simmons goes to Atlanta, he has Magic City to look forward to every single night. It's going to improve his free throw percentage by 30%.
no,
Magic
no.
City has a
Ben
knack to
Simmons.
Magic City improves your free throw percentage.
Well, have Lemon Pepper Lou take him, and maybe that's the key. I don't know. I don't think so. but something needs to happen or something needs to change. I know
Something.
he,
30,
yeah,
30%, 30%. Come on, dog. You can't do
no, it's
that.
bad. You make too much money for that. Listen, I'm only 5 foot something, and I in my head I'm a basketball player. Give me that kind of money so I can train to
Yeah.
be the best athlete in
With guns too. With guns too. But you can't. I bet you shoot better than 30% from the free throw line though.
Oh, I promise you I would. I would shoot better than that.
Hey,
I'm great. If you take me to like your local, like what is it, like a Jerry's Deli or any like Dave and Buster's, I kill it every time.
hey,
I have
hey,
homeboys that
hey.
don't play in the NBA that I beat. And they're
You know
like,
the
damn,
trick.
you're good.
The trip part about them, they free. They free throws.
They,
Free. You don't got to pay shit. That shit is free. Like you can
and
go
they
to an
follow me.
aquarium. You can go to an
I
aquarium.
like free.
You can go to an aquarium and make
It's
free
free.
throws. You get churros
How
and
about
shoot free
this? They're
throws.
free,
You
but
get churros,
they pay
hot
you.
dogs.
They
You get
pay
hot
you.
dogs.
They pay you to make them. So give me a check to make them. I feel you. You my guy. I love it. I thank you for hopping on with me. Love your conversation. Let's see how it
Absolutely.
goes. And
All
we're
right.
going to hop on again next time.
All right. Gotcha.
Thank you. Bye. I love it, y'all. Listen, I love it when people come on here and they got an opinion, talk a little smack. I love it. Thank you guys for the badges. You guys are so sweet. I'm probably going to hop off because I got some lines to study. I am out here doing a job. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm in married, live my best life. That game was so beautiful, so amazing. I'm so in love with basketball. I told you I got a problem. I love the game so much, and I'm so glad that you guys let me vent and talk about my favorite sport so much. It means so much to me. All right, y'all. I love you so much. It is only 7:20 here, so maybe after I get done going over some lines and stuff, I'll pop back on, chat with y'all. And a lot of times at night, I just talk entertainment or talk other stuff. So I love you guys. I appreciate you. And here's to the next game tomorrow. Bucks, Hawks. Either way, I want the Suns to win it all at this point. All right. I'll see y'all in a little bit. Okay. Bye.